you're playing these card games, because I know there's a lot of strategy that goes in.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everyone. From Ernie, Shaq, and Kenny, we're all looking forward to the same thing, the first game of the regular season. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, looking to kick off.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. This is the first they're seeing of Oklahoma City here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
But it's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Thunder five right now. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. The forwards, George and Grant. And it's Adams in at the five. And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Shoots over Curry. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his first points of the night. Now, Chris, this is what we've been waiting for. Opening day, everyone starts with a clean slate, and optimism is high.
There's optimism for every team, even the ones in the middle of rebuilds. And for the fans, I tell you, this is the best day ever because everybody's team is undefeated, and it's possible for anyone to win a championship. We're not in February, the good days of February, where fans have their head down because the record kind of shows them the reality of the situation. So right now, this is for the dreamers. This is for the fans to root their teams on. Optimism is abundant, but it may not last that long for some teams.
Good perspective. Here's Grant following the basket by Russell Westbrook. The three from George. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Stolen by Grant. Westbrook can't get it to go. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Can't hit from in close.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Now Westbrook in the corner. George with it. Second chance shot. Green with the block.
And what Green lacks in height, he makes up for in heart. He's such an outstanding shot blocker.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is George. And Adams with the slam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. Gotta get him a few big pats on the back.
And it's the Warriors on the break. It's stolen by Adams. Curry with the steal. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5.
I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
Steph Curry, of course, a 2-time MVP. If there's one area he can still improve on, though, Chris, I think Coach Curry would say it's limiting his turnovers.
But we forget Steph was a shooting guard up until his final season in college. I mean, he made incredible strides as a ball handler, but that recognition of what passes to avoid still developed.
And it's Cousins with the foul. That's his first foul. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Westbrook kicks to Robertson. George against Durant. It's George on the wing. 6 to shoot. Westbrook drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
I don't know if you know, Kev, but these guards out there tell you it's hard to rattle Thompson finishing through the contact. It's the M.
And for Westbrook, winning the MVP and averaging a triple-double for an entire season. Greg, how much does he have left to prove?
Well, it's all about winning. We know Russ can take over a game. We know he can make his teammates better. How much better and how far they get in the playoffs? That's the real question.
Durant, that's good.
You must know that Durant is looking to score off the pass. He has such a quick trigger.
It's stolen by Green. For the 3, and Kevin Durant good for 3. Durant's got 5 now.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. We feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches until they find one that works.
Greg, I think the best approach is a solid motion offense. A lot of back cuts, ball movement side to side. Against a team with this kind of defense, good movement is always the key to breaking them down.
They get it again. Here's Schroeder, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. They're trailing by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George, no good.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping.
On its way from Curry for 2. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Steph Curry. Westbrook passes to George. The kick out to Westbrook. But they recover it. Second shot opportunity.
Oh, look at that. You see, that shows what kind of athlete Curry is. His quickness to the ball. Get that shot out of here.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you. One of the most talented big men in the game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And the player that thought he knew it all.
You know, Greg, you see it on the floor now when Cousins keeps his emotions in check. He's a force on the floor.
And Kevin, that's the key. When he's focused on the game and not the rest, he is almost unstoppable.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
Durant and Green are the forwards. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Looney in at the center position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Warriors leading by 9. The Thunder went into free agency with a lot of question marks, but ended having a big summer.
Able to retain Paul George, and that was the first and largest key. Getting a player like Noel for cheap was also a big help for this group. The Thunder were at a fork in the road last season, but this team now is dangerous as ever.
There was a time when people said Durant didn't finish well through contact. Those days are long gone.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation.
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
Will it go? The Warriors pull it in.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here's Curry with the three, and it's Noel with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Schroeder. The Warriors pull it in. Cousins has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry dishes to Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second. Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through his cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Schroeder kicks to Westbrook. Morris against Green. Morris finds Schroeder. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Curry. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. A whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Draymond Green at 6'7", seen as undersized coming out of Michigan State, but his 7'1" wingspan goes a long way.
Yeah, it goes a long way along with working out and working hard as he does. I mean, he's averaged over a block a game in his career. You know, combined with his low center of gravity, that enables him to defend much bigger players, but also get on the wing and defensive guard.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Schroeder kicks to Morris. Inside, to end the drought, and slam dunk by Noel.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. A deep three from Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Schroeder passes to George. Morris with the ball. Now Green defending. Morris finds George. 5 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Curry. Outside for Durant. Another three for Golden State.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's an 18-point game. Durant against George. Back to Schroeder. Over Curry. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Scoreless quarter. You can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged. Look, the feel for the game that Thompson has is special. You see the connection he has with his teammates on these alley-oops.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Here's Noel. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And looking now to numbers for Stephen Curry. He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 26 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at his score, and he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Dennis Schroeder. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Much vaunted defensive man. He took a step back last season, falling from second in the league as defensive ranked 211. But it's tough to nitpick, but I'm sure it's an area they're looking at to address.
The Warriors haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
The league is in great shape. When you talk about guys like Klay Thompson, I mean, he's a class act. He's going to be around for a long time, and I look forward to every minute of watching.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Felton against Curry. Felton the pass to Adams. And there it is for him. Adams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, that's a nice look. Recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And Curry has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Thunder trailing by 19. Outside, Felton. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just look at all the things Durant can do on the floor, and it is mind-boggling. He is such a force on offense.
Got a piece of it. Here's Adams. Misses from close range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 18 points and 1 block. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, we've been watching Klay Thompson for a while now. He's a guy who's unselfish, and he's willing to defer, but when he's feeling it, he knows it's time to take over. His jump shot is pretty much the definition of repeatable motion, and that's what we saw in the first half, him repeatedly sinking shots.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been.
And that's going to do it for our half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The 3 ball just kept falling.
Oh, well, and credit Coach for repeatedly calling his number, because if it ain't broke, don't mess with it.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the forwards, George and Grant. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. Green kicks to Cousins. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. Coming off a terrific season. 5th in blocks, 6th in scoring, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And he was a shot blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one. George dishes to Robertson. Back to George. Puts it up. They grab their own miss. Adams' shot is off. Warriors leading by 21. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Cousins. 14 points for Kevin Durant. Everyone seems to suffer small injuries, C-Web, over the course of a season. Who does the best, you think, at battling through those minor bumps and bruises and injuries and still continues to play well?
You know what, Kevin, I can't answer that question because whoever does it does not let us know also that they're hurt.
They hide it. Yeah, good point. You're right.
Because the main guys that get through it, they're not going to tell you.
Good point. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, newsflash, the league has fallen hard for the 3-pointer. Steph Curry breaks his own three-point shooting record year after year. No player epitomizes that more than Steph Curry, whether it's highlight-worthy heaves or setting records or winning titles. His long-range mastery has shifted the NBA landscape.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. He kicks it to Durant. Passes it to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Westbrook against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook with the block. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chris, I've heard someone say that Steph Curry's success was, to a degree, hurting the game because kids just want to shoot threes now. Do you buy that?
I definitely understand what they meant. They meant that, guys don't want to get the fundamentals. Kids being that because they see the highlight of Steph Curry. And I think that's actually a compliment. When I played basketball, I would go right out and dunk. That didn't mean Dominique or Michael Jordan messed the game up. But definitely the dunk overshadowed the basics of the game, and coaches were complaining back then. So that's all that means. But you see thousands of kids showing up early to games to watch Steph's ball handling drills. Steph is the best three-point shooter that the NBA has ever seen, and he shifted the dynamic of the NBA. I think, they understand how much work he puts into his overall games, and it's up for coaches at a young age to explain that.
Robertson kicks to Grant. A shot missing. Great D that time from Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the triple. The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Durant.
Oh, and look out. KD is just hurting everyone's feelings with that slam. Simply amazing.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Robertson. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Westbrook. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. On its way from Curry for 2, and the shot is long.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
From about 19 feet, and it's Westbrook missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game, as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And see, Webb, you talk about a tandem of shooters. None better than Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Yeah, splash. The splash brother. Steph Curry, he is the best shooter of all time. But I would say this. Klay Thompson is not far off. You think about his 60-point game in 2017. He only took 11 dribbles. He had the ball in his hands for only 90 seconds, and he dropped 60. I mean, that's one of the all-time scoring clinics.
Yeah, and the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Greg, certainly the knock on Dennis Schroeder is play on the defensive end.
Nobody questions how effective he is on offense. I just think he has a tendency to take a few too many plays off and too many chances on defense. If he wants to be viewed as a top point guard in this league, he'll need to show some consistency on the defensive end.
Westbrook. Shot clock reset for Oklahoma City. Adams' shot is off.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Schroeder finds Westbrook. Over Thompson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Curry's shot is good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Out to the wing. Here's Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Curry against Schroeder. Outside Curry. Shoots over Schroeder, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
And the pass to Noel. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Curry. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Golden State.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
He's got them tripping over their own feet. I mean, all his moves are working.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
See, we have a big rule change. Defenders have to give jump shooters space to land. Your thoughts on that?
Great. Thank you. Think about if a guy is hot and you can't stop him, you should not be able to embellish with the rules by sliding your foot up under a guy. If we all remember, I believe that San Antonio was up a couple of years ago on Golden State at home in Game 1, and Pachulia inadvertently put his foot up under Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi was injured. You have to give shooters space to come down. You can't be thinking about that on the way down. We don't want players injured or hurt in this game because of a lack of paying attention to detail, and I think this rule really helps it. Defenders have done it for years. It could be viewed as dirty, but I'm glad the NBA did something about it. I'm very happy about it. And check this out. You're going to see a lot of guys knocking down the corner.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here in the 4th quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Felton kicks to Noel. No good that time. Nice D from Cousins. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You need to put a body on Durant. He's great at carving out position on the glass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He's not their first option too often, but he can hit the 3 when he's on.
We know that stars, especially superstars, get some level of benefit from the refs. What do you think of that? Is that good for the game?
I think the refs should always be fair. I think, yes, you're going to get the benefit of the doubt if you're a James.
Look at that jam! Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
Sick. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Pass to Burton. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Thunder making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Here's Burton. Great tee that time from Green.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
He's got to be wondering, how did he miss that? I mean, he had all the space in the world.
Pass to Burton. A floater. Well, this is the final season the Warriors will have at Oracle Arena. Almost 5 decades in Oakland. And Chris, as we know, they'll move across the water to San Francisco. No doubt a bittersweet moment for the team and its core fans here.
Yeah, you just hope that the craziness of the crowd and that loyalty travels. You know, I'm hoping the fans here in the East Bay can make that journey. They deserve to be part of the Warriors story as it continues to be written. I mean, if you've seen what they're doing, you know, in the new Chase Center, right on the water, it's going to be special.
Last season, the league implemented rules for resting starters. Has that had any effect, in your opinion, so far?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think this should be something that's held in lock, and if you're a player get hurt or retired, the junior coach should be able to talk about it, and definitely he managed your body the way that a coach should. But I don't think that this should be something that's just out on the table that I can take a rest day. It's just never been in the game. This is a new precedent. But I do love what the commissioner and the NBA has tried to do is address the issue because it was getting out of hand, resting players, especially on national televised games. If I'm a fan and I'm coming there to watch my favorite player and you're not playing there tonight and I've saved up for these tickets for months, gotten good grades, done everything my dad has said to do, and he's taking me to the game and you don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a good play.
Sam. Cousins, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Felton taking his time here. Down low. Can't hit that one. Great tee that time from Green. Down low. It's stolen by Morris.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Klay Thompson.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Left side Durant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
Oklahoma City shooting the ball point, just 28%. Burton, no good.
Too tentative on the finish. Forget about the D. Take it up strong.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Felton against Curry. Felton the pass to Patterson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, Steph turns it up despite his slight frame. Steph takes it up strong inside. Who gets a free throw?
Steph and Curry hits them both. And so it's Felton who will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Kicks to Noel. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers.